Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining me for News 5 Now at 8:05. My name is Shamonee Baker. I hope you all are off to a great start this morning. It is, of course, chilly outside once again. I hope you have those lightweight jackets handy if you're headed out to school or work this morning. Overall, though, it's going to be a nice day ahead. We are keeping an eye on a number of stories for you this morning. Stick with us. News 5 Now starts right now.
Brought to you by Green and Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
We are starting off the morning with breaking news. Number 5, former Vice President Dick Cheney has died at the age of 84. Cheney was a major force in Republican politics for more than 30 years. In a statement from his family, Cheney died Monday night from complications of pneumonia and cardiac and vascular disease. Number 4. Sims police say they are looking for a woman who attacked one of their officers. They say this woman tried to gouge an officer's eyes out and then bit his finger. The woman was accused of shoplifting at the Publix on Schillinger Road at about 12:30 yesterday afternoon. The officer lost feeling in his finger after that bite. The woman then got away, running into the woods off of Silver Pine Road. If you know where she is, please contact Sims Police. Number 3, the Pensacola Blue Wahoos revealed its alter ego jersey for next year's season. It's a nod to the Blue Angels in Pensacola's naval community. These alternate jerseys have been a big hit with fans who have a chance to bid on players' jerseys following the games in which they are worn. We will learn more about the Pensacola Sky Jockeys uniforms and when they will be released and featured when the Blue Wahoos release their schedule for next year. Number 2. A Mardi Gras-themed Alabama license plate is now available to reserve on the Alabama Department of Revenue's website. The design is sponsored by the Birthplace of Mardi Gras Foundation, and proceeds will go to the Mardi Gras organizations in Alabama. 1,000 reservations need to be reached by next year for the plate to be put into production in 2027. I feel like we're going to meet that 1,000 reservations very quickly, but they will not be ready until 2027. So go ahead, go to that website and get yours today. And number 1 for us this morning, a Mobile County judge has dismissed a lawsuit against the city of Dauphin Island and the State Department of Conservation over plans to kill red foxes. The mayor says the city plans to eradicate the foxes to protect endangered sea turtle nests and shorebirds. The judge said the decision was not in his jurisdiction. We are going to move things over to our question of the day. And today that question is, when do you start shopping for Christmas presents? This is a good question. And you know what? I feel like there's no time limit. I mean, I remember as kids, like, my mom would pick up things throughout the year and she'd be like, this is for Christmas. Now, I'd probably use it before Christmas, but the point is you can shop all year long. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments. Carla said, started this past January, basically done by October, and let the wrapping begin. That's smart. Why wait until the end of the year and then you're freaking out, panicking to get all the gifts at one time? Sharon says after Christmas when everything is 70% off. Sharon, that's smart, okay? Or Black Friday. Stevie says, well, December, duh. Well, Stevie, not everybody waits till December to start Christmas shopping, as you can see from the comments. Rhonda says mostly the day after Christmas and when everything gets marked down for the next year. That's very smart. I shop clearance all year long, so I don't have to worry about last minute shopping. That's another thing about last minute shopping is there's so many people at the store. And personally, y'all, I don't like going to the store when it's packed. Like, that overwhelms me. I'm done, right? And so that's a good point. You wait until after Christmas. You know, folks have already spent all their money, and so there's not that many people in the store. Cindy says Christmas Eve. Ooh, Christmas Eve. No, ma'am. That's very last minute. Christina says, I've just started. It's Christmas season. Reba says, Monday before Thanksgiving. It's wrapped by Thanksgiving. All right. Becky says, I've been shopping for Christmas since September. Donald says, when I get ready to. That's fair. We want to hear from you, though. If you all are watching this live, what do you have to say about this question of the day? When do you start shopping for Christmas presents? We want to hear from you. We're going to move things over to our poll. And today that poll is, should college coaches receive their full contract buyout if they are fired? There we go. It is popping up there now. Let's see what you all voted for. We've got 29 people saying yes, 229 saying heck no, and got 3 people who say no opinion. We want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on that? We've seen some recent college football coaches being fired. Hugh Freeze was fired the other day. And so we want to know from you, what do you think? Should they receive their full buyout? And here's the thing. If you're telling people this up front, absolutely, because I'm expecting it. At the end of the day, this is my personal opinion. I came here, I did the job to the best of my ability. To the best of my ability. That may not always work out, but to the best of my ability, I should still get paid. And I want to see what you all are saying in the comments. Kaylin says, well, it's in the contract. The real question is, should universities make contracts like that? And that's fair. And I think that's what I'm saying. Like, you have promised these people this buyout regardless. And so, of course, they should get it. Mike says contracts should be based on performance, not potential. Low performance, low buyouts. Okay, that's fair. Someone says in response to Mike's comment says, so should players pay in the pros too? David says, certainly, it's a contractual agreement. Take it out of the salary for the AD that signed the contract. All right. You know, when you get to these football questions, you get a little rival reaction in the comments. You got a lot of people from different sides of the fence. So we want to hear from you. All you have to do to chime in on those questions and polls of the day is head over to our Facebook page. If you haven't already, make sure you are liking and subscribing to the page first and then commenting. Thank y'all again for joining me this morning. I certainly appreciate it. Have a great Tuesday, and I will see you back here tomorrow morning. Bye, y'all. Have a great day.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.
In the courtroom, the judge knows best, and this judge does too. If you've been hurt in a wreck, you need a law firm that knows the system and how it works. I'm attorney David Green. Call or come by anytime. You never need an appointment.